to the supervisor of women, to your staff. I want to get back to the Word of God. My scripture on this morning is
This evening.
Matthew 26, 40 and 41. And it says, "And he cometh unto the disciples, and findeth them asleep, and saith unto the people to Peter, What do ye not watch with me 1 hour? Watch and pray, that ye enter into the temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak." My topic on this morning was a generation of faith. I picked this scripture tonight because it talks about our generation. It talks about how our generation is not ready and prepared for the next level. It talks about how we are sleeping on the job. This shows how the pastors and the mothers of the church are caring out for God and giving God praise, and our young people are sleeping. Texting on their phones on Facebook and Twitter, but they don't want to give God praise one hour. Jesus went up to the garden with Peter and the two sons of David. And to pray, sometimes when you're going through some things, you just got to pray fast. Yes. And see, God is seeing your spiritual body is ready. But your human body is still saying or deciding because the devil might tempt you with some things, some material things. But God is saying mine is not a material thing, but it's in hope. Now, my pastor was preaching or speaking on a Wednesday night Bible study, and he was talking about hope. And he said hope was turning around or reverse. But I believe that it's a shifting in your situation. See, God knows your spiritual body, but your human body is saying, I want this, and the devil is doing all these things to get your attention away from your family, away from the church, but most importantly, away from God. See, the devil wants you alone. But as long as you have faith in God, you will never go test alone. As long as you trust in God, see, our generation is strong. Matter of fact, we have the strongest faith. But we are leaving one by one. For example, parties, friends, and church. See, parties, I'm not talking about them parties, the birthday party. I'm talking about parties y'all still tell your parents about. See, those parties are running our children away from God. Because they're drinking, smoking, which puts them out of church and into jail. Because they are unable to come to church. Friends, I got one word for that: temptation. Temptation. When your family or friends are like, you want to come to church, or be like, I got a party coming up. Party, I want to go to the movies. One thing I really hate is, it's Sunday. You got to go to church. But your friends be like, come outside, man. We right in front of the church. But you got one place to go today. And you got all week to come outside, play, but the most important thing you got to do is trust God. You got to come to church and give God the praise. That's one thing to do, matter of fact. It's tell your friends to come to church. Because the church is actually, the devil is actually attacking us in the church now. We need to stop making our youth sit in the back. We need to stop making them act like, they don't got no sense. We need to start making them sit in the front. And if they can't sit in the front, make them sit in the middle. Because instead of sleeping, they can be crazy. Instead of texting, they can be shy. See, God took us through the pre-test, and now He's going to take us through the 3 ultimate tests. Now, I have 3 ultimate tests: depression, low self-esteem, and fear. Now, the first is depression. The spirit of depression, God says in the Word of God, the Lord is mine. And as you begin to pray and fast, you begin to step over that one. Then He will try to attack you with the spirit of low self-esteem. But when you look back in the Word of God, it says in Psalm 149, 4th verse, beautify the new salvation. Then when you begin to digest the Word, He begins to bring on the spirit of fear. But when you look in the Word of God, it says, let not your heart be troubled, but he that believeth in me. And then when you begin to go through, these tests, now you are waiting for the ultimate test. See, there's a story I will never forget. about 3 years ago, when a close member of my family was rushed to hospital. I was just in the 8th grade. I was doing good when I heard my mother was in the hospital. I began to realize my pre-test was over, and it was time for me to take my ultimate test. I went through all these things, depression, low self-esteem, and fear. But look at me today. I can do so much. But I held on to God, and He led me to where I'm at today. All I want to say is this one thing. I am the next generation to take Him. Matter of fact, we are the next generation to take Him down.